everyone's doing fantastic. It is Wednesday, I believe. And I just had to quickly go through all my different videos I have under my synthwave thing because apparently some of them got like banned in my country, stupid states. So yeah, I had to just be like, oh shoot, which ones are you? Okay, go through. Okay, click, 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 click. Okay, got you guys removed from my playlist so that it doesn't have any kind of messed up shit. And yeah, hi everyone. It is Wednesday, second day of silence. It is a nice day. I appreciate this day. Hello, Jen. How are you? And of course, thank you, Dave, for that host. Hi, Jen. Okay, we can go over here, unmute that, and we'll put this one on, and go from there. Yeah. How's everyone's day? My day has been pretty good. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning because it's now California heat time of California weather. So it's hot, and thus in order to go exercise, I need to get out there before it gets too hot. And thus, it makes that a little bit, makes my mornings start really early. Which kind of sucks, but yeah, no. It starts at 6:30, but then I did the exercise and things like that, knock over trolls, you know, all that normal jazz. Just picking up some of the water droplets, or like the standing water. So oh my god. No heat switching on here. At 9 a.m. it was 21 degrees outside. And that's why I was like, okay, go to the gym early so that by the time I'm leaving the gym, it's not like melting my face off here. Please send some sun here. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of sun. It's pretty blinding. It's pretty warm. But yeah, so that was my morning. Devon. Hello. Let's just make sure that because this guy is actually kind of a little higher in height. There we go. That's still a pretty just a pretty bleeding in this. So we're just going to try to absorb up a bit more of this liquid. Yeah. It's going well. I did a bit more quilting this morning. Or I guess it's not really quilting unless it's like putting the things together, but I was attaching fabric to other fabric via a sewing machine in a specific pattern. To eventually be quilted. I'm teaching myself quilting. I had Day here helping me out just to kind of get a good understanding and starting off point. But after that, it was just like, all right, I guess it's on me now to learn how to do this. But yeah, this troll character, I had you guys help me and pick out colors for him, and this was done last week, and the colors are pretty much under here. So let us just put this troll back on his base. So using those 4 colors is how I'm going about painting this guy. I started working on him yesterday. I should not have my tea like directly in front of my water dish. That just sounds like mistakes waiting to happen there. I hope the music is isn't too loud. Oh, and General, wish your lovely Mrs. Jin a happy birthday. I know I did already in Jin's chat, but I just, you know, happy birthday to the lady. So it's a lot of like right now, like how am I going to make this tartan of his look a little bit different. Compared to like the rest of him. She's having Charlie Cuddles. Oh, Charlie Cuddles. T-Bone, have you ever checked out Pub Draw from Critical Role? Babs is an amazing teacher. And it's definitely taught me a bunch of things about it, because I also had a really hard time with drawing people. Okay. Ah, Mini Axe, hi! How are you doing? Okay, and here we're just going to take that. I'm just going to glaze over the transition. Oh yeah, Mini Axe. I play D&D almost every week. On the weekends. That's what got me into painting, actually. Hey, Day. But I would request not, you know, soliciting another person's services in my chat. If anything, do so by whispers. Just a humble request here. It's okay. Just, you know, going forward. Just want to let you know, because in some people's chats that will get you like insta-banned, and I just... Our online D&D group? Ooh. Every itty bitty little bump and raise here. Yeah. I'm really thankful that one of the colors that you guys chose was a white. Definitely makes this a little bit easier on my own end here. How often does it happen? What creature is this? This is a troll from a company's name that I'm trying to remember right now. They have it written on underneath it. Tomb Guardians, that's the name. My brain just kind of like forgot for a second, but yeah, this is a troll from Tomb Guardians. He's a pure pewter model, very heavy. But he's been sitting on my shelf for a while now, and last week I asked chat for some colors. And I was given a red, a purple, a blue, and a white. Oh, cool. Well, you can invite me in and I'll take a gander and see if I fit anywhere. I'm kind of painting him up like an idea of like he's either like an Underdark troll or an ice troll. Like nothing really necessarily directly in a player's handbook. It's just that with those colors that were picked, it was like, okay. Let's just, you know, work on him and have some fun. It's definitely a little interesting with only able to use 4 colors, period. Minus the cat hair. Yeah, I picked him up when I was at Adepticon. I just found him he was so interesting. I just didn't know where to color him, so. So I started yesterday with some wet blending. Pretty quick color scheme. Yeah, it was a quick and easy wet blend. Then added in a little bit of some highlights on his skin tone. Oh, cool! Hopefully that's gonna be fun. And as a heads up, on the 17th, if the miniatures arrive in time, I will be doing doing some basework painting on Tomb Guardians, some of their new for their new Kickstarter. They're doing some terrain pieces, and so they sent it to me, but nothing has yet to show up, so hopefully it will in time for me to be able to prime them and everything. Yeah, I like a few of their models. They're pretty fun, especially this guy. And I gave the air elemental to one of my friends who came and visited last week. It's just this little grumpy air elemental, and it was just adorable. And I was like, yeah, this would be good for co-star. And I still haven't found my actual printed copy of the bingo. I have not found the juice yet. And that recycling bin has already been emptied outside. And to which I do not feel like diving in this heat into a garbage bin. Hey, Palace! How are you doing? But I have it on my phone as well, Day, that I just started marking up digitally just so I have an idea of where I still am. Alright. Just trying to get this blue on here, and then we'll add in some, like, highlights along the tips and the edges so it looks a little bit more dimensional. Well, thank you. Thankfully you guys were all very nice to me last week when I was asking for colors for him. And gave me a red, a blue, a purple, and a white. So, thank you. Yep, this is this one. So yesterday I did the wet blend of him. Okay. And now there's all these little spots on him, and we're just going to give parts of it a lighter tone. Hopefully not cover over all of it. So I'm kind of going off of like him being like an ice or an Underdark troll. Kind of wish he had like mushrooms growing. So it also kind of looks similar to the spots that he has along his belly. Gustin! Hi! How are you? So I've kind of come to the conclusion that my Harlequins that I started painting a while ago are not colorful enough. So I am of the opinion that I should paint them like that Space Marine. And be all like super color. Oh, nice! Hi! Well, they're not Peace Marines, they are Harlequins. So, crazy psychotic killers who love just killing things. But close enough, right? But yeah, this is the model that I asked for color ideas and the color scheme for last week. For nowadays. I don't see why it wouldn't come to PC. Not very. I still have a long way to go. let's see here. If I bring it up. Alright, yeah, no, I've only... I think I've only done, like... The thing is I lost my bingo card. So I was trying to remember which ones I've done. So right now I'm working on this one, which is chat decides on a color, decides a theme or a color scheme, and I paint it. I have kitbashed models to work on, so I have that started. And I kind of know what I want to do with this one. I know which basing technique I want to try here. But yeah, it's just like, long way to go. I have to figure out what color or what company I should paint a model from that I haven't painted from yet. Out of the models that I have. Like one of them could be Atlantis Miniatures. Or Grebo Games. So technically I've never finished a model from this company, but a model cannot count for 2 different slots. So this is all about getting parts done that you haven't done yet, so. Or I could paint up one of the things from Dark Souls game. And we'll take this and add it into the red a little just to darken it down a smidge. There we go. Got his hand lightened up. I really like his spine there. I wonder if I should do that with all the claws that he has around him. Make them that blue to white. over on top of these. Yeah, I might try making the claws like a whitish blue. What is this, like this model from? This is from Tomb Guardians. I picked it up at Adepticon. I'm thinking the block is just going to be like an ice piece of wood. All icy and stuff. Just trying to get this coloring. To mix it up so it's darker. I have a bust that I can work on, like that's another one of those. I have that Krampus bust. So I'm just working on getting just an undertone for all this, but I'm gonna bring it up to a red. I'm really happy with the musculature that I've gotten on him, like different body parts. I'm quite pleased with him. I really love his belly. just a little bit more red on here. So last night was nice because I finally got to play a bit of Destiny. Because like the new season has come out, but it came out once when like family came over and visited, which is great and all. Like I love seeing them, but it's just like, no, I'm behind in my video games, my video games. Which sucks. Destiny. Yeah, so I was playing a bunch of it last night, catching myself up a little bit. Hi. Yeah, no, it's great. It's nice seeing so many people on out of my clan. And with the cross-save feature coming in the future, it's very tempting to move somewhat over onto the PC. Yep. No, that's what you heard. I said it's a possibility that that's going to come into the future with their new cross save, so you can play on like PlayStation, transfer your save file, and then pick up on the PC. And it just means like, yeah, you do have to buy the game on each of the platforms in order to have that cross save, but you get to have it's a bit more modular, so you can pick and choose what you want. Like I wouldn't have to buy Forsaken like on the PC. I could just buy the new one that's coming out. Hi Monetta, that's a good one. You just made cheesecake? Nom. So I'm trying to just deepen these shadows down a little bit and then wash over that red over top to hopefully to unify it in there a little bit more. Hey, if I had cheesecake, I would probably go to bed eating cheesecake. But I don't have cheesecake. Alright. Alright, so that at least made that cloth look a little bit more... Okay, that's a bit... Trying to make it not so pinkish. Failed miserably, but we'll try doing what I've been playing with. Cheesecake, yeah. No malicious. Yeah, Day, I would suggest playing the game first before you get my hopes up. Green on there, yeah. But green is not in the color scheme that was given on to me. So I don't get to do that. There we go. So it has a little bit more lightness. Yeah, that bright green would be nice. Just wanting a little bit more of that shading in here. Okay. No, the rules just said chat picks the colors. No, this one doesn't have a... The only one that has a limitation on color is the one that says paint a miniature in one shade / color. So it's like one color plus black and white. I agree, right? Adding colors midway through. A dead people's store. No, it wasn't a dead person store. One of those ones that are like heavily incensed. I don't know. I love it.
Hello.
Hello, Cosmic Capra. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a fantastic day, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I heard that. We're just gonna get this white on here. To make it noticeable. Alright, did I put paint in a group with that one? Yep, I did, okay. What a secret technique. Add some blue, add some more blue. Blend with blue and finally have nice shadows and highlights. Yes. Don't tell anyone my secret. No one must know. And I think his eyes are going to be like a red as well. Just to make it a little bit noticeable in there. Either that or just a pure white. Just because. Claws, claws, claws. We'll get the back foot claw here. So yeah, like the details that they have are quite lovely. To just mostly be able to just have it get picked up on. Let me get that in here. There's blue stick. And we're gonna get a little bit lighter. So it seems like a lot of people are pissed off about the upcoming Pokemon game for the Switch and how it won't have all the available Pokemon. Like, not all Pokemon can be brought in. But I feel like that's like the really, really hardcore people, because I'm like, yeah, isn't that like most Pokemon games where I can't have all of my favorites in there? I have to kind of like deal with what I have. I'm pretty sure that a lot more Pokemon games than just this one is having to deal with that. Nails painting time, yeah. It's that time of day again. I think it'll still be a good one. And what I've been saying is a few people is like, well, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, because if it's bad, then all I need is a whole team of Wooloo. And I'll be fine. Wooloo is love. Wooloo is life. I've had Wooloo for only a few days now, and if anyone hurts it, I will kill everyone and then myself. Not really, though. Because I love that little sheep. It is so freaking cute. Oh, no. Wooloo just rolls away. Wooloo has no problems. Wooloo rolls away. Problems getting you down? Just be a Wooloo and roll your time away. Oh yeah. So the one thing I am a little bit sad about is that they did bring the collection of mana over onto the Switch, which I have been looking forward to. But to buy it on the Switch is $40 to get those remastered, or not really remastered, just a new console to have them on. I'm like, that's a bit much, guys, for an old game. And you're just porting it over? That made me sad. I'll just bring this up into here. Oh, I'll just to get its coloring a little bit differentiating. Alright, I have this as my active tab. Now it just looks like an extension of his body. So I'll just have to pick that back up and then bring up the white back again by removing some of that red. There you go. Quite happy with him. We're just gonna get these eye bulbs. Some eye. Okay. We have one little red eye. The other one, not so much. Now, if we take a bit of that, a little bit of amount of that white. Nope, that's a fluff. That, and add in a bit of that pink, or not pink, but make a pink with adding a bit of red. There we go. Words. There we go. We could give him grass flock as a basing. Since you guys said you wanted the green. We got an undertone of that on there. And I say, hi, Nex. What's going on? Ah, Baleful Forge. Hi. How are you? Oh, Nex. 19, not 19, 16 months. Oh my god. Hi. How are you? Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
HIIIIIMAHAAAAA.
For the sing. Oh, and Slime Wizard. Hello. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome. How are you doing? How is everyone coming in from Nex Paints? How are you, Nex? You are good? Yay! I'm glad you are good. Just doing some finishing touches on one of the miniatures for the Shelf of Shame. Hello, Safrioko. Thank you. Thanks so much for that follow. Hope you're happy and having a great day in Balefire Forge. Hello. Welcome. Thank you all so much for those follows. You guys are amazing. I love you. Savvy aside. Hi. The colors are awesome. Thank you. The colors that I chose actually were chosen by Stream Chat last week. Because that is the bingo slot that we were wanting to use this one for. So I was given a red, a purple, and a blue and a white. So I went with that, and then I was told I could have green for my base. I was like, okay, looks properly trolly, I would say. But yeah, so he's like my Frosty Troll or something like that, or an Underdark. But yeah, like the colors were right under here when I was doing the asking of the peeps. Definitely Underdark. Yeah. I don't know if there's trolls in the Underdark, but if there are, he would definitely be one. But isn't he just so cute? I love him. I really do. I'm really happy with how he's turned out. I think he just needs a little bit of brighter right on his eyebrows and cheekbone there. Does he have a name? No, he does not. He has no name. He looks like a Garfield. I was thinking Frankelbert. Just because that's just came into my head of being like Frankelbert. I'm like, that's a silly, silly name, So, Jeffrey. Yeah, I could see him being a Jeffrey. Totally. Garfield Jeffrey. Frankelbert. I can see Jeffrey. Jeffrey the Troll. Jeff. R. Jeffrey. Make a storyline based on Jeffrey the Troll. Leopold the Third. Well, what were you working on today, Nex? There you go. Jeffrey. Oh. That's actually some pretty nice writing though for a paintbrush. Alright, Jeffrey. Hang it over here. Hi, Jeffrey. Yeah. Alright, no, edit that. And this one is... So we're gonna mark up. Take this. Change that to... I think it was that color. Alright. Chat decides on the color scheme. Okay. Done. Alright, Slime Wizard. Go help the Wi-Fi. Alright. So. Let us see what we have on this list of things. So when it comes down to, there's one that's like paint a kinetic or dynamic model. I was thinking of this one because I find it to be very movement heavy. At least that's what I think of when I think of dynamic. Like it has a high amount of movement in it. So we have that option. We have her. You can paint a model that has a lot of skin showing. So, although I've already like gotten pretty far on her, she has a lot of skin showing that, and I need to finish her up. I haven't finished her yet. Or, you don't have that much skin showing. Or we have the monk. She has a pretty decent amount of skin showing. mean a lot of butt showing. Yeah, that too. Or we could paint the one from Day Ray. Who gave it to she gave us this, which is a druid. So we have a lot of skin showing model option. Oh, I am a druid, so yeah. So that's the kinetic model or dynamic model, skin tone. We can try working on improving a previous thing with either OSL or transparent cloth. So this one's our transparent cloth, and I was thinking of this one having some like green glow coming from down here and like reflecting up onto the sky. With maybe like his potion bottle here being also glowy in itself. So improving technique. Paint something that isn't human. See, like I have a lot of things in here. And so from my legit super shelf of like, oh god, I hide these away because I'm so embarrassed by them. We have this painted, sort of painted model. This was back when I was still priming Reaper, and it is dreadful. Thankfully not very tacky. But I also have this little baby dragon. See, they have a lot of cat fur on it. So that would be the paint something that isn't human. And the next one, I would say, so this is the other guy that's on my options. Well, second last one. Can never have enough cat fur. No. Paint something big. And this is Don Ricard from Judgment. He could also easily be counted as paint something new, paint something from a company that I haven't done before. So that's him. And lastly, oh, do I have you on Sticky Tack? I do. Okay. And lastly, I have this guy. Which is my bust. So those are my many options of painting. So I have a vote for the Minotaur and a vote for the bust. I love Don Ricard. I was originally wanting to paint him up for Crystal Brush, but then you guys voted on the dragon bust. Can I have a vote for both? Well, then that would be 2 and 2, and that still wouldn't help me. Can't go wrong with dragons. Okay, now we have dragons. Alright, how about we finish up those two models. because they've already gotten some paint on these, and Donrakar and Krampus both would need a fresh palette. But yes, you were only supposed to vote for one, so no help day. I love you, but no help. Okay, put her back over there. This guy up on here. Put her back over there. All right. Oh yeah, no, I remember. I very much remember the pest that kept pesting me. I remember. Okay. Just gonna get some of this. I'm running some water over it just so I can get rid of some of the dust. Get these guys off my legit shelf of shame. Aw, thank you! Yeah, I got my sleeves are bullshit sweater from Dayray pointed it out at a antique festival thingy that we ended up going through in Santa Cruz. And I got this there. She found it, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing! Amazing! Okay, so that's actually a lot later. So we're gonna bring that down over here. I have no idea what color I just mixed, but sure. I know it looks pretty close to what I was painting here before. Alright. Problems. Lots of fuzz. So let us just try wiping that down. Didn't actually use that much pigment on it. We're just going to remove fluff that way. Okay. Yeah, what's everyone else working on today? Anyone doing anything fun? Shopping on Amazon. That's dangerous. So once again, I feel lied to about artistic names for things. Bias tape is not actually a tape. It's not sticky whatsoever. Oh, not sticking at all. Yeah, I know. I'm sad. Well, because I was thinking with applique, like, how do I get it to fold while I'm attaching it? So, I meant to have it go for further than that. I'm kind of just wanting it to be like a heavy wash. I want to keep it around this color. And then we will then we'll highlight the tips. Okay. Does that need to be hemmed as well, or does the fact that it's inside mean that it doesn't need to get hemmed? Ooh, Dark Apostle.
Fun stuff, Silva.
Cool. Alright. Good to know. I never can make it easy on myself, can I, Day? It's like all or nothing. That's what Maha does best. Gotta love chaos, yes. Chaos is fun. Pretty much the best way to go around things. Oh, nothing sounds great. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I like fun designs. Square designs, boring. Funky dunky designs, yeah. Okay, so we'll just get this guy washed down. And while he's drying, we'll work on the other little guy as well. I think for the, like, paint something that's not human, I do need to paint a few of them just because that's pretty much what I always paint. So I guess I could paint, say one is like painted in 48 hours. I'm like, I always do that. Yeah, no, I picked, for context, is I picked up quilting well when everyone was over. I had stuff for it, but I just never really got the hang of it, and so they helped me figure it out. But doing simple squares is not a way to grab my attention. Hi! That sounds excellent, Day. Sounds like that's just right up my alley.
Hi!
All the highs! How's Coaster? What? You're still here?
Ah!
Okay, so once again, this is another one that we're gonna do this with, just to get some darkness in between these scales. So yeah, we just gotta touch these guys up. Just to get them off of this, out of this box of like real heavy shame. Like I have my shelf of shame, and then I have my shelf of like, don't look at me, I'm hideous shame. How are the kitties? The kitties are good. They're napping. I satisfied Moose earlier with a nap, so I should be able to stream a normal amount today. But we will see. Yesterday, I only made it to like 2.5 hours on stream before Moose was like, no, actually, you are absolutely done. and I am but a simple human. You have this guy at home? Yeah, I've had this guy sitting around here for quite a while, clearly, since he's on my shelf of shame. I started painting him, and then I started learning different techniques and getting distracted, and then never really wanted to go back to him. That's alright, co-star. Okay, so we have those two. While we're at it, what am I doing? Just adding blackness to all of these guys? Pretty much. Just to get some shadows. Also because, like, because of how wet I am applying all these blackness. Because of how I am applying these, they're pretty wet. So it's taking a little bit to dry. And I have this giant pile of other miniatures right beside me of like, hey, by the way, don't forget you have all these so yeah, we're just applying this in essentially because I already have them like pretty much what I would say is base toned. So then we just go in. All right. And sometimes what I just feel as like, sometimes what these models really only need for simplicity's sake is probably just painting on their base, but since they were in this shelf, I'm just like, nope, nope, you're just going to. All getting a touch up. But this is helping also just with the fact of like I want to get into painting my D&D minis from Bones 4 and you know like awesome dragons those ways. But this just makes me feel a little bit better. This is like getting these guys off before I can really move on. Think we all need a nap. No! I refuse! I will not have a nap. Okay, so my last, I wouldn't really call him, I just put him on that in this tray just so I didn't lose him, but all he has is just a bit of primer on him. Not this guy, this guy. Needs a whole lot of love. So that's what we're going to be giving him. I did more crunches today in my exercising, which was, you know, it hurts, But it's also like one of those, like, I understand that it's going to be really, really good to get that, and yeah, it will help tighten up my stomach muscles and hopefully help get rid of some of that fat there as well. Because that's where the majority of my fat gets stored, is on my stomach. So I may look skinny everywhere else-ish, but, or at least for my body size, but when it comes down to my stomach, that's the thing that's kind of like, hello, I'm a little bit fluffy. So I'm like, okay, enough of this jazz. I'll do some crunches. Alright. And bear. Okay. Come join Dogpile. Yay, Dogpile! I'll bring kitties. Can I just, like, squidgy this guy in here like that? I can! How about that? Rawr. But yeah, Jeffrey's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. Alright, no, he's still very much wet. So I guess we could always just start working on other sides. So I'm just gonna slowly bring this up. You know, essentially work in areas that have dried out already. Kind of avoid where it's still damp. I'm having leftovers for dinner? Nice. Yeah, I don't know what I'll have for dinner. Maybe I'll ask Tan to make chicken a la king. Nom nom nom. Go and scurry. Zay, are you gonna be around tomorrow? Or are you working tomorrow? We even have internet! Yay! Internet! Just maybe. I'll have this in here. Just making him like dark and green and lovely. Taz! I don't know, what do you have to play? That's what I said, Taz. Destiny definitely works. So we're just working on making these a bit more dimensional. And I think on the very tips we're going to be applying the even brighter green. Yeah, this is beginning to look a little bit more, you know, refined. Itty little scales though. So, I got brought in for the raid tomorrow in Destiny, so I need to get my light level up some. The camera is not showing its super amount of vibrancy. It's kind of actually a little bit muted down. Because, thanks, camera. Alright, so we'll just bring that green on in here. I wish there was a way to, like, wish they had it in there, like, oh, you've bought this game once on this other system, well, now you can have it on any other system. So I was looking at what Switch games were coming out, and I was like, oh man, like, you know, I wish I could just play this on the Switch instead. But alas, it's not such a case. So I have to admit that I think it's Link's Awakening, and whatever it was, that music one that's like Crypt of the Necrodancer company. But that breaks the money grab. I know, but if it's not a current game, I really feel like I wish it would just allow me to play it elsewhere. Especially since when they come out on the Switch, it always seems like, oh yeah, here you go, back to having full price. It's like, no. No, I'd rather not, thanks. But yeah, I understand money grabs. Well, my husband was quite sad about Animal Crossing being delayed, but for me, I read the reasoning as to why it's delayed, and I'm like, okay, that's fair. Delayed so that their employees don't get like burnt out and are not constantly on rush. It's just like, yeah, no, that makes sense. Or a small port fee. Yeah, I would pay a port fee. I would absolutely pay a port fee. Just don't charge me, you know, $40 for a game that I already have, that I paid like $2 for. But, oh well. Looks like I won't be playing the Mana series anytime soon. But one has never been in outside of Japan, so like, yeah, I would pay for that one, but $40 for the collection of Mana just felt excessive. Alright, getting those spinies in. Alright, see you next. Thanks for stopping in and thanks for that raid. I hope you have a wonderful sleep, my friend. It was wonderful having you. Alright, so big green creature thingy. I don't remember what this one is called. Just I'm thinking it's a Bahir, but I think Bahirs have more than 3 sets. And I think I know what I'm going to do with my Harlequins now. So I'm quite happy with that. Does mean that I get to repaint them, but they hadn't been that far yet. Just kind of like my original cloak idea, which never really turned out the greatest anyways. And that's to make them look like that Space Marine that I painted not too long ago, the super hippy dippy rainbow one. I think that that's going to be a perfect. Oh, a really perfect combination there. Alright, then we're going to blacken smidge that in there into the shadows. Bring those shadows up to sniff a little bit better. Everyone is saying, yeah, just like, yay, peace, love, and happiness. And death. Hey, why are you being a putz? Alright, getting some of this skin tone in here just so that it's a little less black on green. Oh, they would be epic for that. Perfectly right on theme. We're just getting a nice smoky or coloring to these. I like the idea that the wing leathers are a little bit more on the drabbier end. Yeah. I can just imagine it like with the their wings to cover up a lot of the rest of their body. Just to kind of cover that up in there. Right, these top ones have a little bit more of a transitional Okay, nope, wrong green. I like the drab top wings to go with the super bright body. much as I really want to move on to like the next step, I'm like, no, there's still more scales to go. As much as I would love to move on to the next stage to start like finishing out some scales, it's just like, no, we're almost there. The Mad Clover Minis! Hi! Thank you so much for that follow. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Robot! Hi! How are you? It's Monday, number 3. Aww. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that it's your 3rd Monday in a row. Those are never good days. Job thing really cuts into my painting time. Yeah, Clover. I get that. That whole job thing and, you know, paying for things not miniature related. Oh, Riverhead Easy, yeah. People refer to them as necessities, you know. Honestly, I do wonder how the homeless people were doing this last week when our temperatures were getting up to like 100 and something. I do feel for them for that. Oh shit, right. This is scale 75. You can't do washes over them quite so quickly. Ugh. Yeah, no, thankfully this week, or today, it's only a high of 24 or Celsius out right now. But I know for a fact in Fahrenheit, it got to 100, it got to 104 here. And that was stupid temperatures. fed inside. Oh, do you have a link to that robot? Because that sounds awesome. Haku. It's too hot for Snugs, but you want Snugs. Yeah, that was Moose's predicament yesterday. But that didn't, you know, just because it's going to be on the cooler side today compared to yesterday, so thus it's cooler. Oh, that is so cool! You have to do that, man. You, like, I don't want to say you have to do anything, but you kind of have to do that. Oh, really? I'm gonna need to find a, I gotta find a miniature that I could see myself painting with only one color. With like black, white, and one color, so like a monochrome. Not even multiple of that color, just one specific blue or one specific green. And back from the fire department. How was the fire department? Anything on fire today? Have you checked your daily iscaliforniaonfire.com? Paperwork for days. Fun. Could always work on finishing up my silver dragon as well. Maybe that could be considered a large model. I have some giants that I could paint to be Well, because one of the things is like paint a 30 or 75mm miniature or tall, and I'm like, well, I have all these giants to paint. I'm sure that they count somewhere in there. So I got myself that cloud giant. So yeah, after this all dries on this guy, I'll probably wash him down with a green to hopefully unify it up just a smidge, right? The underside of the wings definitely needs some TLC. This back leg bit. But I feel like I should probably start working on the spine. I don't want it. And we'll just get down in there. Wait, no, that's gonna be skin right here. I'll just cut down in there and drop that. Okay. So now it's just the spine. Yay! Well, not just, but you know, you get what I mean. this. So we have those top of those wings done. I want them to be that dark. Okay, so that has decided to be a bit lighter. A little lighter than we actually intended. So I'll have to bring in some of the black. Okay. Okay. The wings look like they definitely don't fit right now, but we'll work on that. Okay. Always a good idea to stretch, which I always forget about, but oh my god, my back is like sore. But yeah, either way. Just get down into here. Help clear up my head just a smidge. So, stretching clears fuzzy heads. Not bad, if I do say so myself. And we're just going to go up in there. Guess we should have. It does definitely look quite flat at the moment, just because of it is scale 75, so it doesn't have that shine to it, so it's very flattening. Oh, hey! Oh, I'm excited to see you do something like that. Because, yeah. It has to be done. It has to be a thing. I took a nap. Oh, the troll turned out pretty good. Here. We'll bring out, Jeffrey. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how he ended up. Which maybe you could, maybe. Maybe like the Griffhounds then? Hey, girl painting, how's it going? Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was the ask your chat for a color scheme and then paint it. And it turned out pretty good. This time zone is messing with you. Oh no! Oh, yay! Why are you out of it? Oh, day. It's only 7 p.m. there. Like, almost 7. It's not 10. No, we're close to 10. Not even for you. My day's going pretty good, though, girl painting. I was doing some quilting earlier. And now I'm working on some of the bingo cards. Oh, 3 hours ahead. I see. I get it now. Silly day. Trying not to drink coffee, aw. Oh, right. Just getting this guy kind of simple enough, but still kind of, you know, interesting. It's only proper, yeah. Only proper. Actually, I wonder. I do not have either of these. Well, they're kind of dry brushy. Oh, cool. I've never really looked into what loaded brush is, per se. But yay, new painting techniques. Always a good. Oh, thank you, Lapsh. He's getting there. This is another one of those bingo cards. This is a Reaper miniature, yes. Which one? I cannot tell you. He's been in my collection for quite a while. That it's that I don't really remember his name. But yeah, even all these guys that are down here, they're all Reaper models as well. Alright. And then there. For some reason this one doesn't really want to pick up, but it's not so bad. This is more in the shadow. There we go. the scale 75 paints cure down a little bit better, we'll go over with washes to really help them. Build up some shadows. Also, so it ties in that with those wings a little bit better. And then we'll have this one here as well. Cranky old nerd, hi! How are you doing today? Oh. Might help if I have him actually on camera, right? Trying to just get over some of its really poor sculpting from, you know, this model's probably pretty old. I should probably look up the ages of some of these models I'm painting, just because there is a section on the sheet that says like paint a model that's over 10 years old, or released between I think 2017 and 2019. Well, maybe this guy. Oh no, it's just only for the bingo card. That'd be the only real reason to look up their ages. Hello, cranky old nerd. How are you doing? Are you talking about like the chibis? The 4-year-old ones. Oh, I don't know those. You're a suicide bomber. Nice.
Nice, nice, nice.
Such merry, much suicide.
Pull up that start.
I approve of this.
Dragon, hi.
No, I've not seen Amber's text-to-speech device.
Hi.
How are you doing, I?
Yeah, a little butt. Yeah. Except he's not Scarlet, so.
It won't boop you. It shouldn't boop you because you've been here for far more than an hour. Oh, it's a YouTube video. Alright. I will watch that afterwards. Thank you, thank you. How's Eye of the Night doing today? Oh, scaly butt. Ah. That makes more sense. This is the guy. These are the guys that have Magnus the Red before he became a demon. Look at that glorious hair. Look at that hair. It's so glorious. So much glory. Such glorious hair. A future dragon? Oh, really? What's up, I? What good news have they beseeched onto you? Sweet. So they did listen to me.
You had a wasp explode?
What's this little guy from? This guy's from Reaper. I just forget the name of the actual, like, I forget what his name is. Well, he exploded. I'm sorry, officer, I don't know what happened to him. I just looked at him and he exploded. Yep, it's a Reaper model. While you're at it, find out what date it got released on, if you find it. Something I'm gonna have to be doing. All for bingo cards. Ooh, yay! More CC! Day, you're lucky enough to get that. Don't be a choosy beggar. Not saying you can't ask, I'm just saying don't rely on that. No, that's fine. It just... Put the dragon over there. Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't really put together that they would be separated. That was nice of him. Does make it a bit difficult, but I haven't really looked at mine too much outside of cleaning each individual piece. But I just wanted to get the base just to have
something on it. No, it doesn't fit. I know these are not finished, but it just helps make them look better. Alright. Got some base coloring on those guys. So with the grizzly bear, I'll just get some of this. Brush some of this fur on top of it. Just to help clear him up. That orange really pops out, which kind of is bothersome, so we'll probably do like a heavier wash. Even though I thought I did. Guess not enough to cover up all that orange. Maybe I can put like an Agrax in there to not necessarily cover it, because I don't think I can cover it at this point. But I think maybe I can tint it closer in the direction I want. This is, yes, he has 6 legs. With 1 raise. So I'm just putting in some lighter tone on here. So if we do Agrax, it'll darken everything. So if we have some of the lighter bits. Just covering up its face. For some reason I used purple in its mouth. I don't know why, but I did. Well, in case you didn't hear me, yes, it has 6 legs. Jackalisk. Okay, it is the Lisk thing. Yep, that sounds about right. When was it? The state when it was published? Produced. Words. Some of this on his face. Worth a shot though, right? Right, Robot? Throw this on here. Let's just get some of that. Alright. Wash down the big boy. Is this the camo shade? I don't know. I don't think I want the camo shade necessarily. Might be interesting at least. I'll just put that in here. I feel like he has like a really derpy smile. I'd be more afraid, Robot, of the cost of shipping versus the time of shipping. There we go. Got... Yee. Hey, that's not bad at all. Alright, see you go painting. Thank you for hanging out as always. Lovely to see you. Yeah, I wonder when did the Dracolis get released? Bring this up. I don't know. Oh, okay, that's Facebook. Never mind, that's not a browser. Yeah, that little guy. That doesn't really help me. Taking me to Amazon. No, just take me to Reaper. Does it tell you when it gets released? No. That's sad. Whoa, someone has a metal version of it? That's awesome. It looks like it was in 2018 when posts started happening about it though, so maybe I can use him for that. Alright, either way, I think I'm going to be done for today. We got our troll in the dungeon done. And yeah, let's go see who I should send you guys off on to, alright? Alright, I love you. Maha is fleeing, yes, because her abs hurt a lot. It's alright. I didn't see one either. So let's see here. Who should we send you guys off on to? More sit-ups. Yeah, more sit-ups. Alright. Let us go to Shoshi's Mini. So, anyways, guys, I hope you all had a fantastic time. I definitely did. I loved having you all here. I will be back again tomorrow. Day ready to paint. Yay! So excited. Because I miss you guys. But I also love my silence, so. But yeah. So if you haven't already, do be sure to hit that follow button. Or if you haven't already, join me in Discord, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you know the drill. Love you guys, and I hope to see you tomorrow.